snake plants around. And the snake plants look really great. I feel like they don't really need anything. I would really like to get like leafy things, like bigger leafy things, like an aglaonema. I've mentioned that in a video recently that those are super easy. So we're just gonna go shopping and see what we can find. They've got some extra pots. I'm going to see how I can create the De La Tank soil on my own because I didn't think ahead and have it shipped out here. So I'm going to see what I can do to find some ingredients and mix it here myself. But yeah, let's go shopping. Okay, so like I said, he's looking for something kind of big, and this would probably do pretty well full sun, but I do need to talk to somebody because I just want to confirm. But I feel like something like these would be really good. Like this obviously would be incredible to put in that corner. But he did mention something more like a palm. So let's go over there. Gosh, there's just so many succulents. And succulents do so well here. Like, look at this. She's a beauty. Ooh, okay, I think there's some citrus over here. Like I had mentioned, maybe citrus would be good. Look at these massive pots. Like that. That is a huge pot. See, this is what I'd really like. I'd like to get something like this for their office. This would be perfect. Okay, so I feel like I was pretty happy with the selection there on a lot of things, but I feel like I want to go to Armstrong Garden Center. Just pop over and see. It's only like 10 minutes away. And I'm gonna see what they have there. And because this one feels more like a boutique, so there's kind of like more like boutique pricing, boutique, I don't know. So I'm just curious about Armstrong. So before I make any decisions, I just want to see like all of my options and then I'll make some decisions. But I'll probably come back here. Like I'm pretty sure I'll come back here. But I didn't see like a ton for that outdoor space that I was looking into. Like, I don't know. Unless he's like cool with like a citrus tree. I feel like there wasn't too much here that would be good for that. So yeah, we're gonna go to Armstrong and see what they have. Okay, so my second thought was Bird of Paradise, but then I was just talking with someone who was very nice and they let me know that this is gonna get like huge and we don't want it something that will get necessarily huge. So then we were looking at these little guys and then I saw those banana trees right here and I ended up picking out one of those. So he ended up taking that up to the front and I think that I'm gonna pick out some sort of shrub to have for the other side of that balcony and then head inside to look for a few houseplants. But I think I like the vibes of this place more. It just feels more like a nursery. The other place felt like a shop, and there's not a good thing, not a bad thing. It's just different and I'm more used to this type of environment, so I like it a lot. Okay, so we're back at the office now and I have all of these plants to repot and sort of figure out. I'm gonna show you what I got for the outside patio. So we have a banana tree. I figured this would be really good for super, super high, hot sun. And then for the other area, it looks like it gets maybe slightly more coverage, but we still have a full sun bush. This is just a shrub. Let me get the name. It's called a Leucadendron Rising Sun. I've never seen this plant before, but it's really pretty and it has really beautiful new growth on it. And then as far as the houseplants go, I did a bunch of Dracaena, Monstera, and Aglaonema. So I'm gonna show you, the plants as I'm repotting them and preparing them. Okay, so since I don't have my soil, I'm going to be creating a different soil mix just with some ingredients I was able to find when I was out. I unfortunately was not able to find the exact ingredients in the De La Tanks, so I'm just going to kind of create what I used to make when I did my own soil. It should be fine. Maybe someday I'll come back and repot them again, but it should be fine. For that soil mix, we're gonna start off with worm castings. So I'm just gonna take this plant out and use this pot since I don't have a scoop. Okay, so soil mix is made in here. And the first thing I think I'm going to repot is, I guess, one of the Dracaena, just to get that over with. Those are going in these pots right here. Is there a broom in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking for later. Okay, one plant is done. We're gonna be repotting this pothos. And I think I mainly just wanna like check on the soil. We're not gonna give it a bigger pot. I'm just gonna remove some of this old soil and put the new soil in and pot it in the same pot. And then just pop it into this cash bow here in a macrame hanger. All done. Okay, so everything is repotted and I think it looks really good. So first of all, we have the banana tree, which I just put in this pot in this corner. It will be getting a lot taller as long as it can be kept alive. So it should fill out this area pretty quickly, just as long as it's happy. And then we have this really beautiful bush over here in this corner. Pull it out a little bit from the corner. But yeah, I think it looks really cute. It'll grow like up through this like area. I think it's gonna be great. So let's go place the indoor plants. It feels so good to bring plants into other people's space and imagine them caring for and loving on the plants. And I tried to make it really easy for them by choosing plants that are similar care to plants that they already have. So hopefully it won't be too big of a shock or a change. And also I should say, all of these windows are typically open, but because there was a really big heat wave in Southern California at the time I was visiting, they were trying to conserve energy by closing them. So I'm just really excited to visit later down the line and see how well these plants are doing. And to be honest, I was on a bit of a time crunch. So there are lots of elements that could be added to these plants and plant spaces to elevate them. Like literally, I actually need to send them some links for some stools and plant stands to bring the plants up a little bit higher. That's a bit of a hack if you don't have the budget or you don't want to buy really big plants. You could just get a stand to bring them up a little bit higher and it'll feel like they're a little bit bigger. So anyway, next time I visit, I'll be sure to update you on the plant's progress. And if you have any questions about bringing plants into your workplace, comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to my management for letting me do this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!